Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. It's Disney Dave coming to you from the sunrise here in Orlando, Florida. I've got a couple quick videos coming your way. Just made a video about Claire Crowley and her new potential suitor. I've got this Colton Underwood video and then a Tayshia Brendan Moraes video. You know what? I don't know what order you're watching these. Either way, 3 pieces of content coming your way. This kind of thumbnail speaks for itself. Disney drops Colton. Now, Colton Underwood was in Disney this week. So was I. Could you imagine if we were in line next to each other trying to get turkey legs? Boy, that'd be brutal. So Disney Parks posted and then deleted this Instagram right here. We recently caught up with TV personality Colton Underwood at Epcot and got the scoop on his favorite Disney memories and must-dos for this edition of our Walt Disney World Minute. Now, did they Google every single person before they put them on their Instagram? Probably not. They're like, oh, he was a lead of a show? A lead of The Bachelor? Bachelor's owned by ABC. ABC Disney owns ABC. Sure, put him on the thing. And then people commented, hey, are you going to put a stalker on your XY? You know, the whole deal. This is something that that's going to follow him for, probably the rest of his life. Anytime he does something that involves some form of publicity and influencership, this is going to follow him. Now, he's got his Netflix documentary coming out December 3rd. If you're not familiar with the story, he was on The Bachelorette and then did Bachelor in Paradise, heterosexually speaking, going after women. And then he was The Bachelor. He jumped a fence. He escaped the show. He followed his heart and found Cassie Randolph to be his partner. They never got engaged. I don't think so, right? And then TMZ reported that he put a tracking device allegedly under the trunk of her car, and there was court documents that he was seen in her alleyway of her parents' house, caught by her brother. When he got COVID at the beginning of the pandemic, he stayed with her family, and then they broke up. He wrote a book about losing his virginity. There's a whole mess there. In the end, he comes out as gay, and we can walk and chew gum at the same time. We're happy he came out as gay. We're happy that he's living his authentic life, and I'm happy that he's sharing his story. Now, a lot of people are disgusted by the, emotional or manipulative sort of violence that there is that Cassie has to live with. She makes vlog content on YouTube. You can go check her channel out. She never shows windows near her house. She doesn't want anyone to know where she lives, rightfully so. She has to live in a world that is fear-based in some ways, thanks to what Colton Underwood did. And I think most people understand that. I don't think there's anyone in the world who's talked more about it than I have. And it's just what it is. He hasn't addressed it. They settled out of court with her attorney, powerfully known as Brian Friedman, power attorney. And most likely he paid her money to drop the charges and move on. And in doing so, it's kind of like a gag order. They decided not to talk about it. So will Colton hide behind that legal document, or will he address it in his Netflix docuseries? We'll have to find out very shortly on December 3rd, which is days away. So we're going to look this up and see his journey to a new reality. He's got a gay sort of shaman, word that they use to introduce him to the gay community. And it'll be good for people that maybe look like Colton or athletes that want to come out, because obviously we know very few male athletes, come out as gay. The taboo still exists there within plenty of communities. I mean, I've played baseball my whole life since the age of 5, and I've never played with an openly gay person. I played with tens of thousands of people, never an openly gay person. And so when people see that athletes, you've had a couple now pro athletes come out of the closet, statistically not nearly as many as there are, it's a good thing. But also it's a good thing to use these talking points and hit in Colton as an example of all the toxicity that exists around purity culture. Tracking people is illegal, California at least. You can't track someone with a tracking device. And he hasn't addressed it. He hasn't addressed it, and interviewers haven't truly asked him about it in a way that's more than, oh, we decided we're not going to talk about it anymore. It's bigger than Colton and Cassie. It's for all the other survivors of domestic violence. It's for all the other survivors of people that have manipulated them with whatever techniques were used, psychological, physical, and it's about people that watch this and will see him as the face of this show getting triggered. And I don't use the term triggered too often, but getting triggered because they've been in instances, they've been in their own stories where they haven't had a voice. So Disney obviously understood the levity once they probably dropped this photo, and a bunch of people were like, "Oh, I'm going to boycott you." I'm sure all that happened real fast, and we're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" So of course, Reddit is the first place we go to where people go, hold him, him to the fire here. So if we go to, so this was the post, not Colton getting his own feature on the Disney Parks Instagram page. And of course, it's the same photo I just showed you. And then, of course, it was deleted shortly thereafter. This man must have the best PR team. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's called the patriarchy and white privilege. The post was deleted on their Twitter and Instagram. Thank you, OP, for bringing attention to this so that so many of us could contact the Disney Parks social media to get it removed. Again, I don't blame the social media manager. You think maybe we should, but I'm sure it's someone who manages 5-6 different accounts, and they're putting multiple pieces of content up per day. This happens. My name is Colton Underwood, and I'm a stalker. You're watching Disney Channel. The post is gone. It's a Thanksgiving miracle. This is absolutely appalling. This man is a dangerous stalker. F him, F Disney, F Netflix. Now, I don't disagree with people characterizing him as that. I just see, and I have the privilege here because I'm not physically afraid of him. Whereas someone might be if they're, don't get me wrong. He's a huge guy. I'm sure you could beat the crap out of me if you wanted to. But my point being is that I still have feelings where I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Cassie as well and all their families. I feel bad that he felt so alone, so scared, so desperate, jealous, needy, all these negative energy feelings that he had to put a tracking device. I just would love to hear his story. I'd love to hear him address it in a way where he talked about what was going through his head. I'm sure people would genuinely feel bad for him because you don't have to just feel bad for one or the other. I think legally speaking, he's been advised not to talk about it because he'll be incriminating himself. But I truly believe it's the right thing for him to do, to have a really long conversation. Go on a podcast, talk for 2-3 hours about it, answer every question, hold yourself accountable to all of that. Don't hide behind a dropped restraining order. Now, I'm going to take this conversation in a completely different direction. I've launched a toy drive that I'm so excited about. It's called Holiday Toy Drive. It's Dave Neal's Bachelor Nation Toy Drive on behalf of Marines Toys for Tots. I know that's a lot of words. Essentially how it works is money that's donated to the toy drive goes directly to kids in need. I was raised by a single mom. When I celebrated Christmas, I never felt like I didn't have enough. My mom had plenty of people that rallied around and helped her, and she was very hardworking too. Helped her have the money and the resources to provide a great Christmas for me and my sister. With that said, not everyone has that. And the Marines Toys for Tots drive helps provide people the chance to give gifts to kids that could use them. We're going to raise $10,000. We're going to raise it fast. We're probably going to raise more than that. Dave Neal's Bachelor Nation Toy Drive. If anyone can share this link, it goes directly. You can read all about the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. It follows all of the charity guidelines. The mission of the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program is to collect new unwrapped toys during October, November, and December each year and distribute those toys as Christmas gifts to less fortunate children in the community. This is the best way we can help out on like a global scale. We have people that follow the channel from all over. If every regular viewer and subscriber donates $1, we'll raise a lot of money. So you can go to the description of this video and in the comment section and find the link for this. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. If you guys are able, I would appreciate it so much. It says $0, okay? Hopefully by the time you click on this, we'll have have made some good headway there. So I appreciate all of you guys. Happy Black Friday. Instead of fighting for a TV at Walmart, which by the way, electronics and other things that you buy on discount on Black Friday are made of cheaper quality. Nobody is losing money. There's no such thing as a free lunch. So you think you're getting a deal out there. You may be, you may not be. This is a deal. Deal of a century. It's Deal of a Century Dave here. So I'm going to be sharing the updates of the toy drive on all my Vlogmas videos, which starts December 1st. You can go to my Vlogmas channel, Dave Neal Vlogs, and see my daily Christmas vlogs. I'm going to catch you guys up on last season. We're trying all the Christmas drinks at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, the different Christmas beverages, Harry Potter Christmas drinks. I'm going to show with you guys on the vlog my trip to Harry Potter universe, Disney World, and also we're heading to New York City. So I'm going to show you the Rockettes and all the other fun things we're doing. And of course, that's all free to watch, and then you can donate to this toy drive as well. I have stand-up shows Sunday and Tuesday of this week in New York City. Sunday at Greenwich Village, 7:30 p.m., and Tuesday at 8 p.m. in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Go to my Instagram at dneals for all the updates, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.